this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brandon Stephens in on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Odafe Oweh with a stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Katie. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This is ahead for about 5. Brandon Stephens in on the tackle. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Daniels from the pistol. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, it's Daniels. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens, who are facing 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. On the move. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Jackson now, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Begins his return at the 16. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
down and 10. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? But it seems like at times they're the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tress Way. And he gets it away from his end zone. Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them. So no return on that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as it begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And the kick is good. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Jackson, completed to Flowers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 45 on 2nd down. Caught by Flowers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Commanders pick this one up.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Give that tackle to Broderick Washington. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. To throw, Daniels. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Third down give to Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. He's back to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, here's Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets him around 6 there. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews with the catch. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 27-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So they're left facing a 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. Out of the gun, Henry. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar back to throw. He'll get this to Henry. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Washington calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Finding Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wow, they're going to pass it here. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
The tackle made by Dante Fowler. A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders.
Justin Tucker
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. And look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
No motion over Flowers. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 2. Gonna go right back to Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Henry tries to bull his way in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Going to return this from the 10. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
6, baby. Get 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Quick throw, taken in.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will score. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. the shotgun, here's Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 41 yards. A first down throw for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Jackson up top again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Extra point try now for Tucker. Through the snowflakes. This one good. And the Ravens extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On first and 10, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down. Pistol formation with Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Jackson out of the pistol. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
He is in. Nelson Agholor. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Slot receiver, headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on. 19.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Washington. They'll throw with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Daniels now going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this third quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's in. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Baltimore. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
A point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now. Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Now Drop pass deep for McLaurin. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the gun, I fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball.
He's got his big tight end. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Short, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Daniels now on 1st down. There he goes again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Play action. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Not even a play? Just what are you doing? Ridiculous. Take him out.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Waste of time.
To throw is Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Daniels. He's going to keep it himself. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious here in the snow. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.
Ready?